Hi Connie, I'm going to try to make this really quick. Um, Whoever this guy is, awesome. He has his top arm straight, um, forearm straight over there. And the reason why I'm trying to use him is that it is the typical entry of an A-frame. And I'll compare yours, okay? So you have a smaller angle on your A-frame. He has a wider one, right? And I'll tell you why. It is because he is rotating that back. You can see on my view here, I can see his full back. Uh, on yours, I can slightly see your back. Um, if I compare natural strength, he probably can hold that A-frame. I don't know if he can hold it throughout the race course, but I know you can hold that form, whatever form you have there throughout the race course. Okay. Now, and the reason for these dudes, where is it at? Reason for this guy's small angle is because of his top arm. His top arm went like that. And you can see, I believe this is Jerry. Jerry's top arm is also like that. And because of that, you can compare your entry to his farther entry over there. On video it looks small, but on the water that makes a big difference. However, being that his top arm is bent, um, I'm not sure exactly how far he can last with bending that top arm. Okay, now just focus back on you and this guy in front of you. Okay, great. The full boat has a nice discipline on leaning down on that catch. All right, yeah, stay here, right over there. This is the point where coaches call for a 90-90. Actually, let's move it a little bit more. There you go. That means 90 degrees here to the water. Yeah? Okay. Um, this guy had 90 degrees slight. You had a different angle on that point when the full blade is in the water. Okay, again, the 90-90 is when the full blade's in the water. Again, what's the reason for that? I'm going to reverse it. The reason for that is that you did not show your back. Okay? On the women's boat, you are phenomenal. But if you mix yourself with guys like with this guy who has brute strength and a lot of discipline on his core trying to rotate, you will slightly pull quicker. Okay? Now that's the pull, right? Love it. This is a strong. You and the guy in front of you are very strong. I'll tell you what I love more. This is what I love more. See his top arm pushing forward? See your top arm pushing forward? Okay? Now, this guy's top arm pushed forward. Why? Because his other arm started bending. That's why all of you had the same angle on the exit. Okay? Um, there's no comment on that pull. I perfectly like that pull. Let's look at the exit. I like your flare at the exit. You gave him a quick outrigger flare. Okay. See how your muscle on that shoulder starts engaging on the exit. Look, boom, boom. See those rip? That means you're using it. Okay. Let me compare you and this guy here. He is not using this shoulder, but rather he's using his forearm. And you will see it right now. See how he's stretching that left arm and then bending that right arm. Okay. And I believe it's the same as the movement on Jerry's. Okay. The reason for that again, arms are bent. Your exit is phenomenal. Very good. Um, let's see how you set up for your next stroke. Again, Connie, look at his rotation compared to your rotation. Okay? That's when that's where the difference is. If you're taking a video from the side angle, like exactly like this video, that's when you see the difference on someone who will rotate. Generally, you're fine. Generally, you're okay. On there's no perfect stroke for full boat. You're generally fine. You went slightly ahead here, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because you had that fully bent like this, where he had a wider angle bent on his forearm, on his pulling arm. That's why he did not flare as much as you did, and that that extra power on that exit of the stroke. Okay, this is already too long. I'm sending this to you. All right, let me know if you got questions on my comments.